Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to day 9 of total knee replacement. I'm going to do a day 9 and a day 10, and I think I'm going to go to 2 weeks after that. In fact, in 2 weeks, at the 2-week mark, I'm going to have my stitches removed. So it'll be 2 weeks and a day when that happens. So it may be the next video be 2 weeks and a day. We'll just have to we're taking it by ear, but I'm going to do the first 10 days and then just, at least go to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, once a month, and try to track this thing on up to maybe the whole year. I don't know. It's not a big deal to do a video once a month. It's a big deal to do them every night. You really just do not feel good. Some of them have been a chore to do, and some of them maybe a little hilarious because I'm so under the influence. But anyways, here we are. Tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about sleep. I think I'm entering the phase of it where a good night's sleep would be good. When it first started, I didn't want to sleep all night. I wanted to wake up every couple of hours and move around because it hurt so much when you slept for a long time. And I could sleep better probably. And I don't know if that's really correct. I could sleep easier, I could fall asleep easier because I was under so much pain medication. But even under pain medication, I'd wake up hurting. Then I'd get out of bed and I'd walk in there and I'd walk around the living room, walk around the kitchen table a couple of times and come back and get into bed, and I'd be in pretty good shape, sleep another couple hours. That was fine for the first 4, 5, 6 days. Now we're entering day 9. Last night, crawling in bed, there's just not a comfortable place to lay. I ended up, like we all say, ice is our friend. Ended up bringing the ice machine. I was sitting up against the headboard with the ice machine on my leg, letting it cool it down, and that's how I fell asleep. And it runs about 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how I have it set. And it ran about 15 minutes. I fell asleep. I remember waking up, peeling it off my leg and sliding it off on the floor, and just ended up sleeping a few hours last night. I mean, that was 2 or 3 o'clock when that happened. But I got about 7:30 this morning. I knew the physical therapist is going to be here. So, that's... I wanted to make sure I was up. She's going to be here at 10, so I need to get up, stir around, need a little breakfast, use the bathroom. I knew there was going to be probably some light diarrhea issues and such, the stuff I needed to do before she got here. But anyways, she got here. Got here about 10:30, and it was a pretty good session. She had me walking backwards to help stretch this quad out and try to get me to a 0 extension. And that's really was kind of the first question I asked her. I said, I stretched my leg out on the stool there, and I said, does that look like I'm at 0? And she said, no, it's not a 0. And I said, okay, because I couldn't tell. It's a little bit swollen, a little bit out of shape. She said, no, it's not 0. And so she told me, she said, well, stretch your quads and stretch your calves and this and that and the other. And I just, in a few minutes of doing that, she said, there you go, you're at 0 now. She said, you're as straight as it's probably going to ever get. And I said, well, that's good. Well, then we done our little exercises, doing heel and toe, and basically it's just keeping that, working on the 0 extension part and making very methodical steps. It's kind of teaching me how to walk again. We done some marching exercises, 25 of those. It was a bunch of exercises. When she left, I was tired. I was exhausted and I was hurting. Usually once when they get me to hurting, I stay hurting. I hurt for hours. And I ended up coming in here about I don't know, me and my wife watched a little old movie together. I forget the name of it. It was a good little old movie. But anyways, I can tell you what it was about, but I'm not going to go into all that. But it's a good little old movie, and I watched it to the end. I come in here and sat down in the bed to rest a few minutes, and I ended up sleeping about 2 hours this afternoon, had me a nice little nap. And but anyway, so that's how the physical therapist thing went. Like I said, I think I'm entering this stage of not getting so much sleep as I want because of the discomfort of sleeping. I kind of long for the night when I can sleep all night and not be hurting. Get up, get out of bed. I just kind of want to get back to normal. I know it's a ways. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's still 2, 3, 4 weeks, 2, 3 months probably even away before I'm back to normal. Even maybe further than that before I'm just unconsciously back to normal, not even thinking about it no more, just getting up and going. And hey, who knows, with these old broke down machines we're riding around in now, something else be broke down. But anyways, let's see, was anything else on my list I wanted to mention? I did make a few notes here. One about the pain levels, been pretty good all day until the therapist stirred it up, and then sleep, and that's about it. And then like I think I already covered how I'm gonna go forward with the video, so that should just about cover it. So everybody just thanks for watching and being a part of this journey. I love it when you comment. I like to know what your progress is. What you're dealing with, because what you're dealing with is going to be different than what I'm dealing with. And it varies in time. I mean, what I was dealing with last week, you might be dealing with tomorrow. I was listening to one gentleman talk, and we're both on day 9, and he was just hurting. He was just hurting. I mean, he got back into the opioids. Took him 3 pills to kind of get things back down to a comfortable level, and it's just what he had to do. And I fully understand that, because keeping this pain under control is not about being tough. That's for sure. It's about whatever nature's throwing at you. So anyways, just thought I'd throw that little comment in there, and I will do a day 10 update, and then we'll go to a 2-week update next week.